Hi and welcome back to Free Science Lessons. By the end of this video, you should be able to describe the structure of the pancreas. This includes the overall structure and the histology. You should then be able to describe the roles of the pancreas as an exocrine and an endocrine organ. Now, in later videos, we'll be looking at the role of the pancreas in the regulation of blood glucose concentration. This video focuses more on the structure of the pancreas. Okay, I'm showing here the human digestive system. We find the pancreas in the upper part of the abdomen, behind the stomach. Now, the pancreas has two main functions. These are as an exocrine gland and as an endocrine gland, and you need to be able to describe both of these functions. Let's start by looking at the role of the pancreas as an exocrine gland. Now, the key feature of any exocrine gland is that chemicals are secreted through a duct. I'm showing you here the overall structure of the pancreas. As an exocrine organ, the pancreas secretes digestive enzymes into the digestive system. Now, running through the centre of the pancreas is a large duct called the pancreatic duct. This duct delivers fluid from the pancreas directly into the duodenum, which is the top part of the small intestine. The pancreatic duct has a large number of branches which connect throughout the pancreatic tissue, and the branches of the pancreatic duct are surrounded by a large number of acinar cells. I'm showing you here a light microscope image of pancreatic tissue. The acinar cells are stained dark pink. Notice that acinar cells are grouped into clusters. These clusters are called secretory acini, and a single cluster is called an acinus. Branches of the pancreatic duct run between the acini. Now, acinar cells are central to the exocrine role of the pancreas. Acinar cells produce pancreatic fluid, which is also called pancreatic juice. And pancreatic juice is an alkaline fluid containing three types of digestive enzymes. The role of amylase enzymes is to digest starch into simpler sugars. For example, pancreatic amylase digests starch into the simple sugar maltose. Protease enzymes digest proteins into amino acids, and the protease from the pancreas is called trypsin. And finally, lipase enzymes, such as pancreatic lipase, digest lipids into glycerol and fatty acids. So as we've seen, acinar cells secrete enzymes into branches of the pancreatic duct, and these enzymes are delivered via the pancreatic duct into the duodenum, where they take part in digestion. So that's the role of the pancreas as an exocrine organ. Let's look at the endocrine role of the pancreas. I'm showing you here the light microscope image of pancreatic tissue again. You'll notice that the tissue also contains a cluster of cells that are stained light pink. Now, clusters of cells like this are scattered throughout the pancreas, and these clusters are called islets of Langerhans. The islets of Langerhans carry out the endocrine function of the pancreas. Now, the islets of Langerhans contain two different types of cells. These are called alpha cells and beta cells. In this diagram, the islets of Langerhans have been treated with antibodies to show these different cells. Alpha cells are stained red, and beta cells are stained green, and the nuclei of all the cells are stained blue. Notice that alpha cells are larger than beta cells, and each islet contains more alpha cells than beta cells. Okay, now alpha cells make and secrete the hormone glucagon. Glucagon is secreted when the blood glucose concentration falls too low. Beta cells make and secrete the hormone insulin, and insulin is secreted when the blood glucose concentration rises too high. And we'll be looking at both of these hormones in more detail in later videos. Now, the key thing to remember is that both insulin and glucagon are endocrine hormones, and that's because both of these hormones are secreted directly into the bloodstream. And in fact, the islets of Langerhans contain a large number of blood capillaries. In the next video, we'll take a closer look at how the blood glucose concentration is regulated.